Say hi, Dennis. How you doing or whatever? Yeah. Okay, hi folks. How is everybody doing today? It's the weekend. And guys, it's my birthday. So you know what? I just have a friend here with me. We cook up some food already. I didn't want to do all of that on camera, but right now I'm gonna be doing a nice, cheesecake. Anything I have to do with cheesecake. But these cheesecakes is gonna be in individual in the baking pan, muffin pan. And the great thing about these cheesecake is that, you know what, if you feel like you want a little one, you can just go in and get it instead of the whole big cheesecake. And it's gonna be baked different. It's a different cheesecake. And I have two toppings I make already: strawberry and the mango. Oh, it's to die for. So the mango is, I was gonna do pineapple also, but the mango is, so those are the topping. So basically this cheesecake, there's 300 grams of cream cheese, and we're gonna be using sour cream in it. I think a half a cup of sugar with vanilla and a little bit of flour, and it's gonna be stick it in the oven. And when it come out, you know what, you put your topping on, and that's it. So it's gonna, so right now I'm just gonna be doing the cheesecake and add a cup of sugar to it. So Dennis, how you doing? Oh, my friend Dennis is here with me today on my birthday, and you know what, we're just hanging out, chilling out. So I cooked some food already. We did some rice and peas, and long time we haven't done oxtail, and some fried chicken and some salmon. So I'm doing the dessert now, and I'm gonna make a little salad. And Dennis brought me a nice bottle of wine for my birthday and a cup of beer. So thank you very much, Dennis. Right. No, yo, say something. Hello. All right, Dennis.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Dennis. And so when is yours, Dennis? I can't remember when is yours.
January.
Yeah. And guys, this is a great story about Dennis and I becoming friends. He's Canadian. When I had my house up there, and I put an ad to rent out the house, and he showed up one day and wanted a place to rent. But funny or not, somebody had come to rent the room before. So the person changed their mind and didn't show up. And lucky thing I keep Dennis' number. And this was how many years now since I know you, Dennis?
8 years.
8 years. And I sold the house and moved. Luckily, the new owner kept Dennis on, because this guy, I would be there in the winter time and Dennis would be out shoveling the snow. In the summertime, we'd be cutting the grass. Even I said to him, Dennis, no, you don't have to do any of that. You know, it's my job. He said, no, I like to do it. And you know what? He was such a great help. And we became friends from that time, and we still remain friends till this day. So he, you know what? I called him and I said, you know, Dennis, you want to pop by? Because my birthday, I don't really, do anything spectacular. So here we did some oxtail, rice and peas, and fried chicken and some salmon. Dennis loves salmon. And the tossed salad now. So now I'm making dessert. And we have a cup of beer and wine and, stuff here. So folks, okay, so the cream cheese, 300 grams cream cheese. And I think it's half a cup of sugar. And like I said, this one is a baked one, and these are mini cheesecake, so this one's gonna be different. So it's okay, so it's 1.5 teaspoon flour gonna be going into it, 2 eggs at room temperature, lemon juice. So right now it's half a cup, I think it's a half a cup of sugar. Yes, I had the cream cheese, and it's pretty fast. I have the topping and everything done. So it's gonna make a little noise for the cream cheese to cream it. I'm just gonna mash it up. Yeah, just get it there. So this is gonna be a fast one. And always leave your cream cheese at room temperature before you do it. So I'm just gonna add the sugar to it. It's a half a cup of sugar. It's a easy and fast recipe. Oh, that's okay. And you know what? The sun came out this morning, but now it's overcast. But it's still good. Its temperature is very nice, so we can live with that. Okay. So we had half a cup of sugar. This thing, one thing with it, it gets up everything. Okay, and I have to eat my oven at 350, so I'll just turn the oven on. Oh, this one stuff just stick in it. Plug it out. Never use attempt to do anything with this plug thing. So okay, let me just turn the oven on. So Dennis, did you buy a ticket for
No.
I bought one last week and I won a free ticket.
Yeah.
And
no, my luck hasn't changed.
so it's $80 million.
Oh, that's good.
31 million. I just need 1 million, Dennis. Just 1 million. So it's
No,
tonight.
will take the whole works.
So did you have a ticket? You didn't buy a ticket when you were at the store for tonight?
Nothing. I don't buy tickets anymore. My luck's run out.
Your luck's run
I'm
out.
very grateful I got you for a friend.
Because you know, if I win, you will get something.
I don't have to. I'm doing fine, thanks.
So if I win and offer you and take it,
Yeah, that's good. Yes.
you'll take it?
I'll take some. Yes, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. You know, because that's what good friends are for, you know? Yeah. Because I know if you win, you do the same thing, right?
No.
You're lying. You would. Oh, Greta, guess what?
Did you get a call yet from Breakfast Television? Have they called you yet for the $1,000 in the morning? I wake up with BT.
I used to try to get there, but I never get there.
Do you have registered?
How do you register? You have to actually register?
You can go online and register, yes.
And
are you a Rogers subscriber?
well, I just went to Bell, so
Bell's your telephone, Bell's your cable?
yeah, Bell is my internet,
Oh,
and
yeah.
we just
You're not eligible for the contest.
okay.
You have to be a Rogers
Because you know
subscriber.
what, Bell stuff is much better than Rogers. Our you know, the condo, we just switch. Like I always have my internet with Bell,
Yeah.
and and our cable was with Rogers.
That's probably why they don't call me, because I'm not a Rogers subscriber.
But now we just switch over because you get such good clarity with the iFiber. What do you call it, iFiber?
I'm still on the antenna.
You're still well. You know what? Let me tell you something. If this wasn't a package, I wouldn't, because I don't watch anything. You know what? The cable is there and the things coming from that, and I don't watch anything on TV. It's just internet.
That's right.
You know, that's it. It's just the internet. So if I was like you where I'm living, it wouldn't be any cable. Wouldn't be any cable because there's nothing really on TV. I mean, you don't miss much of anything. But on YouTube now, you can see so many, you know, so many stuff. So I don't really miss the cable. So folks, we just so I'm gonna add cream cheese and some vanilla. I'll put everything in the you know, description there. Okay, so I'm gonna add 2 tablespoons of vanilla. And like I said, there's not a lot. And just some lime juice. And the eggs are here, so I'm gonna add the eggs in now. And that's 2 eggs. We do it at room temperature, and I beat, you know, I do my egg. I take out the ligament and I beat it, and then I add the lime juice to it. A teaspoon of lemon juice, and I add it already to and also some cinnamon. Well, you know what, this cinnamon is optional, but I love everything with cinnamon in it, so I'm just gonna add a half a teaspoon. And also you don't need any salt because the cream cheese have all that salt in it already. And I'm gonna add about a cup of sour cream. About a cup, because this one is going to be big. So, and also a tablespoon and a half of flour, and then you just mix it up. This is a different version. Then normally just mix it and it will just go to the fridge, but this one you're going to bake because the egg is in it. So a tablespoon and a half of flour to it. And basically you're just gonna mix it. I'm just gonna use my whisker because I get the exercise from my hand. So you said, Dennis, you start to bake now?
Yeah.
Are you baking from the box or?
Yeah, from the box, yeah.
So you're just gonna gradually work your way up from the box?
It's very simple. Very easy.
You just
use a toaster oven. I don't need a big oven. I use a toaster oven.
To bake it?
Yeah, 8-inch pans.
Well, you're a guy and you live alone, so you know what?
Yeah.
That's...
I don't have to tie up a big machine or a big oven.
Yeah.
And Betty Crackhead. That's my...
yes, Betty Crockett. Betty Crocker, folks. I think that's what it means.
Betty Crocker.
Dennis have a sense of humor.
That's quite a sense, yes.
Yeah, you have to, right?
Betty Crackhead.
We have to have that COVID sense of humor, you know?
Well, I had that before COVID.
Oh, people. Sorry, folks, it's my birthday and everybody's calling. All the family and friends. Maureen, I can't talk to you now. I'll call you back. I think I still have to use this hand blender because it needs to be fluffy. I forgot that, so the whisker won't do it. So I'm just gonna mix up everything right now. I'll call her back in a few minutes. So I'm just going to check in to see if I have everything in it. So I have the half cup of butter is melted and goes to the I'm using graham crackers. So you just grind up the crackers in your food processor, or you just put it in a bag and you could use your hammer and grind it up. But I just do the food processor. And after you grind it up, you add a melted butter, quarter cup of melted butter, and 300 grams of cream cheese, half a cup of sour cream, half a cup of sugar, 2 eggs at room temperature, 2 tablespoons of vanilla, 1 tablespoon of lemon, 1.5 tablespoons of flour. You preheat the oven at 320. Okay, yeah. And now, folks, everything is in there, so it's just gonna be mixed, and then I'll just add the base of it. Okay, so I'm mixing it right now. And if it's too wet, then I add a little bit more flour to it. straighten this down. Add a little bit more flour to it, folks. About another teaspoon. Thicken it up. Sorry about the noise, Dennis. It's all done and I hope it's thick enough. Okay. Let me see. I hope it's... Let's see. Folks, I think it said 300 grams and I didn't realize that was just 250, so I have to add some more cheese, cream cheese to it. That's why it's so thin. And after it comes out of the oven, folks, I'm just gonna put it in the fridge. So I did this is gonna be harder. I did the other day rum and raisin ice cream, and I told you I'll show you the result today. So in a bit I'll take out the rum. Dennis, the other day I did rum and raisin ice cream. So easy to make, you know. Yeah, so I did it day before yesterday and I put it in the fridge, so that I'll take out and I'm sure. But folks, I just had the rest of the cheese, so I didn't realize it was 300 and I only had 200 grams. I have to add about 50 grams more. And the oven is heated already, so this should be pretty fast. Okay. Now this is the part where I have to get off all of this stuff from within it. Just getting rid of all the cheese to bring it down. That's why I prefer the other mixer, you know, you just put it in and it mixes stuff. The one that look like the whisker. I hope it's not too thin, folks. It's the first time I'm doing it, so I hope it's not too thin. I don't like to fail on my first try, Dennis. This is the first time I'm doing this. So what is he making now, Dennis?
Some sort of chicken. Looks beautiful. Quite a bit of broth. And there's a side dish as well. It's got rice and all kinds of coconut milk.
Maybe he has a marathon. I think that one is called Daddy's Kitchen.
Yeah.
The daughter is the one who does the narrated for it. Yeah.
She's the one that's holding the camera.
Yeah, she's the one that does that.
Yeah, her fingernails.
Oh yeah, she has these long fingernails.
That's
Oh,
right.
oh yes. So did you see her up front? Did you actually see her?
No.
Yeah, she has these long fingernails.
That's all I see is the hand. There it is there. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm watching it with the sound down. It's very self-evident.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'll turn
pot.
it just because I'm doing this, so I'll turn that back on in a few minutes. So folks, I'm just gonna put the filling in right now. And as I said, this is green. This is 14-gram crackers with half a cup of butter in it. Okay, so I'm hoping that this thing is not too thin, folks, because when I saw it there, it looked more thicker, so I'm hoping. Anyway, I'm just gonna put this so this is the filling you put in the bottom, and this was about 14-gram cracker, so you just put it in and then you just use a spoon and just the only difference is that you're doing these in individual cupcake size. You know, if I was doing the whole big thing, you know, so you just put it in and then you just flatten it out. And like I said, I'm hoping and praying that I didn't add too much but you know, I just did a half a cup of sour cream, so I hope it's not too watery. So you're just gonna put enough to flatten out in the bottom, and this is the same procedure you'll be doing if you're doing just a one cheesecake. If this don't work, then we're still a rum and raisin ice cream, and I know that comes out good. Yeah.
No,
and we
have to eat our mistakes.
I did 2 nice topping from scratch. And when you do the topping, I did a strawberry I cut up fresh strawberry, puree it, and just put it on the fire, and use gelatin to thicken it. You put a package of that gelatin in a 1/4 cup of boiling water, and then you can add some cornstarch if you like also, but the gelatin will do it. So I did 2. I did the mangoes and I did some strawberry, but I tell you, the mango tastes so good, folks. So those are gonna be the sauce, and then I just put pieces of mangoes and strawberry on top. And I'm not gonna be doing all of them. The rest of it I just freeze it, and this is what you do, folks. If you have kids at home, this is so much fun to do with your kids. And like I said, these individual ones, you just wrap them and freeze them, and when you feel like, you know, you feel like something, you know, because cheesecake, you don't go wrong with that. Everybody loves cheesecake, right? Yeah. So you just take out that little one, and this size here, you know, it's not. Oh, this I use I think this was digestive cookies, so I didn't add any sugar to it, just the butter, because you have some, you know, sugar from the cookies. Even the graham crackers have sugar in it, so normally when I use even that, I don't put any sugar in the filling. I just leave it like that. And we'll get the natural fruit sugar from the topping, which is the strawberry. And it depends on how sweet you like your stuff. You want to add sugar to the strawberries or the mangoes. Once you puree it, you put it on the fire and let it just come to a boil, and you add the gelatin to it, and the gelatin thick up everything. So I have 2 there. I have the strawberry and the mangoes. So that's it right there. And this will go into the oven for 15 minutes. It's not long. And once it cool, I put the topping on and stick it in the fridge for a bit. And by the time we're ready to heat, they should get, depending on how long, I think, you know, stick it in there, leave it for a little while. If it, you know, once the topping get cool. And this filling should do all of these, you know. Nothing should be left from 14. I think it's about 14. These are original digestive cookies I use. Instead of I had these, I didn't have any graham crackers, so you also can use digestive cookies. Yeah. If you don't have graham crackers, and better you buy the crackers and do it yourself than buy the pre-make one in the store. I think they're fresher, you know, because the pre-make one is in the package in the store sometime for a while. I want to use up all of this. I don't want anything left over. have it all flatten out. A little bit more there. Yeah, it did the job. Which one? This one could take a little bit more. And folks, that's it for, that's the base, I would say. And you just want to have it neatly flattened out, so when you add the topping to it, the cream cheese and filling to it, like I said, it's the same procedure if you're doing a big cheesecake. It's just that these are mini, which I think is sort of fun, you know, because you just sometimes you don't want to heat a whole, you have a whole cake. And a cheesecake would last in the fridge, I think, for about, they said, for 2 weeks before it starts to stale. So these are, when I finish, if Dennis want to take a few home, and then I wrap the rest and put in the freezer. When you feel like anybody come by and have a sweet tooth, you just take out a little individual one, and that is the great thing about it. So now, I don't know, folks, I'm going to see how thick this will get, you know, because I don't know if I had it too much, when I started thickening up with a bit of flour. And that's what she said, if it gets too thin, you can thick it up with some flour. And you know, sour cream is a thing that, even though I put the right amount, because you know, it's sour cream is liquidy, so I'm just gonna bake. So you know, I don't think it should be any problem. I hope. I'm still here pressing out some of the cream cheese. And it's just going in there for 15 minutes, so should be good. Sleeping, Dennis?
Nope.
Just watching Daddy's Kitchen.
This is good stuff, yeah.
You like to? Okay, all right. So I put it on the right channel then. And you like to cook your roast chicken and stuff like that, right?
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
What I did, I just fried the salmon, you know?
This will be chicken wings this weekend.
Chicken wings.
Yeah.
But you know what I heard, Dennis? They said all of these chicken wings is fake. That is filler they put in them to make chicken wings. It's not real chicken wing.
I didn't buy the box. No, that's right. There's too much bread coating on these chicken wings.
Yeah, they said they're not really chicken.
Just to boost the weight. Less chicken, more of the...
they said they're fillers.
The filler, yeah.
Yeah.
So I just happened to be in Loblaws, and it was half price. 50% off.
That's a good price.
So it was $12 for about 20-some wings to cook. I got
and these are cooked, or you have to cook them?
I have to cook them myself.
And how many did you get?
There's 21 in the package.
Wow. Yeah, I saw on one of those news shows, you said people think they're getting wings, and what they're getting is fillers. A lot of filler for the chicken wing. And I thought, wow.
Well, it's not really filler. It is a breaded covering, a coating, a breaded coating. It's awful.
So they pack it up with a lot of bread coating, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Well,
you know how you do shake and bake?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this is extra heavy coating.
Oh.
It's not a shake and bake. It's a really heavy coating. Much like Popeyes.
Well, you know what? Everybody is lining up for this fast food thing and don't realize. You know that they did a thing, Dennis, that a scientist put away a McDonald's hamburger for 10 years and it was still in good form when he took it out. So he's saying to people, what do you think you're getting in McDonald's? If you have a hamburger, that means the preservative that they put in that hamburger, preserve it for all that time. So, like I said, I'm not really into fast food. Because, folks, I'm going to stick it in the oven. They said 15 minutes. We'll see how it goes. Like I said, if it doesn't turn out, we can still have our ramen raisin. So, that's it. I still have some left over. So, like I said, we'll see. It's my first chance, and I didn't really want to practice and waste anything practicing, so we'll see what comes out of it, but it tastes good. So Dennis, I'm gonna start. Do you want salad or you don't fully run salad? Like
cucumber? Oh, salad's fine. Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna do cucumbers and lettuce, and I think we have some tomato too. So folks, it's going to be in the oven for 15 minutes. And when it comes out, I'll let you see. Anyway, folks, thanks for watching right now. And I don't want to run this too long. So when it comes out, I'm doing the topping. I think maybe I do a part 2 with getting dinner and everything ready. Okay? All right. Peace.